Hi. It's a tiny gamer, and it is. Wow, my eyes. Hello. It is. Seriously? We're gonna do this? Cool, cool. Day 5 of Vlogmas. Oh my gosh. Let me see if moving the mic helps. Oh my god. I mean, I know I have a late. I know I have a lazy eye in real life, but come on now, please. Anyway, yes, day 5 of Vlogmas. Hope y'all are enjoying these little vlogs that I've been doing and I swear to God, hold on a sec. Sir, this is a Wendy's. Come on. I had to recalibrate myself? Oh my God. All right, well, all right. There. Hopefully that's better. Oh my God. I guess it happens with the program sometimes where every so often you just have to like go into the settings and recalibrate. Jeez. That was funny. Okay. So, something that I didn't get to last night that I kind of wanted to get into, but I was tired, in pain, and running out of time is I recently saw a video by, can I pull up? So, randomly on my For You page on YouTube, I see a video from a creator named Dark Lord Dash. And let me see if I can find the video real quick. History. So, for those of you who may or may not know, I've been playing the Blizzard games and specifically Diablo since the early 2000s. And my roommate was the one who introduced me to Blizzard game. Well, no, I take that back. For somehow, I don't remember what it was, I randomly came across a demo for Diablo 1 on a family member's computer. This is a very religious family member's computer, like very, very like active in the church in multiple facets type religious. And I guess the computer that they bought had this demo like pre-downloaded onto their computer, and they didn't realize it because they weren't a games type of person, so they didn't go into their game settings to see what was there. But I did, because I like to go on the computer every so often and play solitaire. But I saw this Diablo game and I was interested, but I couldn't play in their house because, again, very religious. Anyways, after I had moved out of their house and was staying with my roommate, I got introduced to, actually, no, this is before I was staying with my roommate. I was staying with a person who turned out to be a not nice person, not good person. But I was introduced to the full version of the Diablo game. And then later on, when I was living with my roommates, I got to experience going through the whole storyline of Diablo. And what did I hit? I accidentally hit something on my keyboard. Okay, it didn't look like it messed anything up. But yeah, so I was part of the Blizzard Entertainment back when it was not Activision Blizzard, but Blizzard Entertainment. And they had BNet, which was a chat room. I've talked about this before. And of course, there was the official main chat room, and then there was the unofficial main chat room that some people that broke off from the main chat room created. And pretty much if you were in the know, then you were in the unofficial chat room. And you knew the members and all that. I'm not going to be naming people that I knew there, but yeah. I was there way back when. And so I've seen, I know a lot about Diablo 1, Diablo 2, the Hellfire unofficial expansion, Diablo 3, and now Diablo 4. And most recently, I've been able to acquire Diablo Immortal, which was supposed to be the mobile game that players really weren't into. I think it was the Diablo before Diablo 4. They're like, "Oh, we're gonna move to mobile games," and the community's like, "No, no, we don't like this." And now it is available on mobile and PC. I've acquired the PC version. It's free to play. And I might do some playthroughs of that on my channel at some point. Why am I talking about Diablo 1? Well, like I said, this creator, Dark Lord Dash, and I say creator because he is official. He has made it on YouTube. He currently has 168,000 subscribers, and he has the check mark. So he's official in my book. He created a video about 8 days ago now called The Tragic Untold Fate of Farnham the Drunk in Diablo 1 and 2. And Farnham, oh my God. When I first was introduced to Diablo 1, I lived a very sheltered life. And so Farnham was I hate using the word, but Farnham was a bit triggering for me. There was alcoholism in my family, and since then, I've been trying to do my best to, when I do drink, try not to drink to excess, like I was seeing happening as I grew up. So I wasn't a fan of Farnham. It wasn't until I got older and more of his lore came out that I realized that, oh my God, he was a hero, but he saw such horrible things down in the was it the crypts or whatever it was that you go down to in the first game. And he was trying to rescue his friends, and he saw so many people just get annihilated by this creature named the Butcher. And he was sent down there by someone that he trusted, and it was just horrible thing. So now he drinks to forget, and it's just so sad. But and then there's also mentions of Wirt, the peg leg boy, and kind of what his fate is and all that. And it got me interested, and it got the nostalgia kind of stirring. And so I thought, I want to play Diablo 1. Here's the problem. I've played OG Diablo before on my channel. It was I believe, last year's Spooky Games for October. I played a little bit of Diablo 1. Just, it has been years and years and years and years since I played the game. I'd say about 20. And so it was interesting to get back into the game. Here's the problem. Since then, I have upgraded my computer, and unfortunately, I now have Windows 11. And it poses a problem because the OG Diablo was made in the 90's. And so there are crashes, there are just black screens, just all sorts of stuff. It refuses to work. Initially, I played it with the Hellfire unofficial DLC, but I tinkered and I fiddled with it for hours, and then came to the realization that I can play OG Diablo. I can't play it with the Hellfire expansion, which, you know what, in the end, it's fine. I don't need to play the extra character. And there's like extra items and I think another floor that we get. But until I can figure out how to make it run, I can be okay with doing just an OG playthrough of the first game. Second issue. OG Diablo files save on your computer. Let me say that again. OG Diablo files save on your computer. My I got a little wonky there. Oh my god. That save file that I played last year, it didn't transfer over. I thought I transferred all my files and everything over, and it didn't. So I'm going to have to restart my warrior character all over again and start from scratch. I'll look through my old videos that I did to see where I left off, just play up to that point, and then do a kind of rough picking up where I left off. But yeah, I will be bringing back Diablo, the original Diablo. I have so many ideas and like stuff that I want to do. And so at least I won't be running out of ideas for like videos and let's plays and all that. It's just, yeah. I It's what I talked about yesterday, my shoulder. And it's just, when I talk about certain subjects and you hear me pause and you hear me inhale and you hear me start to talk and then stop, I'm trying to rein it in, because just getting blindly angry about something or blindly frustrated about something does not help. It's not productive. Even so, I still get worked up about something and I have to take a step back, maybe not physically, but figuratively. Close my eyes, take a deep breath, and just realize in my own time, in its own, well, not my time, in its own time, things will work out. And if they don't, it's not the end of the world. Me not being able to get Hellfire working is not the end of the world. I have OG Diablo that I can play through with 3 different characters: the warrior, the rogue, and the mage. And I have Diablo 2 Resurrected, and I have a slew of characters I can use to play with that game. Diablo 3, I have a slew of characters I can play for that game. Same with Diablo 4. So, and now Diablo Immortal. Diablo Immortal, I think it's built like, was it like Final Fantasy 14 and World of Warcraft, so that you have like a set number of characters. And then, but if you need more characters for whatever reason, you can just switch servers and then have more characters there. So that's going to be the current plan. And then, of course, I have all the WoW characters I can play through, and yeah, and then of course all the other games that are outside of Blizzard that I plan to play. I have Elder Scrolls Online now. I have Elder Scrolls Online for my computer. I have the first Assassin's Creed game. I'm trying to get the Silent Hill games currently. And actually, on that note, if there is anyone that can get me a copy somehow, like a legitimate working copy of the Silent Hill games, not the newest, not the newest game that came out, not the 2 remake, but the older games, please get in contact with me. And don't give me your copy, because with the way my brain is and with the way I'm all over the place, I have no idea when I'm going to be able to get to it. And I don't want to hold your game indefinitely in case you get like an urge to play again at some point for whatever reason. Yeah, if I want to play this game, I would need my own personal copies. I think I have Silent Hill 2, not Silent. I think I have the original Silent Hill on my PS2, but I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to double check about that. But yes, please. I would love to get into it. I have a friend and friend of the channel, who is really into the Silent Hill franchise, and I'm sure would love to see me play through the games. As freaked out as they give me, and I know I would have to take quite a bit more time than anyone else would because of my health conditions, but yeah, if I can go slowly and at my own pace, sure, I will playthrough. I mean, I did that with I did it with Little Nightmares, and it was also a request that they put through. Same with Don't Escape and I'm on observation duty. Those were also suggestions from this friend that I slowly played through. So, but yeah, I prattled on long enough. Blizzard games and Blizzard itself is a topic that I could just go on and on and on for so long. But let's get into day 5 of the Advent calendar. All right, let's see what is day 5. Okay. Okay. That was such a cute little model of the. It's an at, right? I feel dumb. I think it's an at. But at first, because I have a web page up that shows like how to put the models together since I'm still learning, and it looked so complicated until I actually started physically picking up the bricks and putting them together, and then I'm like, oh, okay, this isn't too bad. And FYI, when I do like these smaller, quick little builds, I'll film footage for YouTube, and then I'll take the creation apart again, and then film for TikTok. So it like helps me go a little faster once I've initially built it. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I can do this. Oh my gosh. Okay. Again, I am so sorry that this is up late like last night's or yesterday's were. Again, it's my day off, so I'm going to be taking time for rest and taking care of myself and just going at my own pace. Also, the other reason that this vlog was late today is oh my God. So today was a regular upload day. And I did the Hollow's End events in World of Warcraft with Brenu, Sparlina, and well, for Let's Play characters, I did Brenu and Sparlina, and it's a lot. Oh my gosh, like it takes a lot of editing to, and it doesn't. The editing is simple, you know. It's just cut the area that you want to speed up and put music with, and then do so. But just the editing process to do that over and over and over in the parts that you need to do it takes so much time. I started editing at, I think it was about 10:30 this morning, and it was almost 5 p.m. when I finished. It was like 4 or 5. So yeah, it takes a long time to do these edits. But the thing is, because World of Warcraft has a lot of repetitive events, you know, repetitive holiday events, once I do the event with this character, I don't have to do it again unless the event has been updated and new things have been added. And plus, it's, you know, lots of content, considering that I think these, the trick-or-treating videos, just doing the 2 different continents with the base starting areas and all that is at least between 4 and 5 videos. And as you can see, my videos are almost an hour long. So yeah, it takes a lot of time to like hop on the Griffin and then all that flying just for like less than a minute of running to the inn or to the area where the pumpkin bucket is, clicking on the bucket, and quote unquote trick or treating. But I'm glad I'm able to do it for you. It's a lot. It's a lot when you have to do it yourself and you don't have an editor and you're still like very new to your editing software. But at least the editing software I have is it's like a simplified version of what other software would be. Like, I've had very basic, I think it was like Windows, it was like Windows Media or something like that. That was my first original software, or Windows Video or something like that. It was the Windows editing program from like way back when, like Windows, which Windows was it? Like 7, I think, 7 or 8. And I've just carried through and downloaded that over and over again because it was so easy for me to use. Yet I was limited with the amount of stuff I was able to do edit-wise. And when it no longer was feasible for me to use it, once I upgraded my computer and my OBS, or not OBS, my upgraded to Windows 11, not by choice, because it came with a computer, but I was forced to find a new editing software. so that I could keep uploading videos. And I had one software and it was fine, and then it just randomly stopped working one day, and so I had to find something else. And I actually found a desktop version of CapCut, and that's what I've been using. And it's real simple. It's like, yeah, there was a bit of a learning curve, but not like other programs. So the more I use it, the more confident I get with like adding little things. Like if you've seen in like certain videos, I've added like when I swear, I've added the little like sound effects, like other people have used. I've done the whooshing wind for when I do the vlogs because I do a snow effect for scene transitions until I do the end card, and then to transition to the end card, I use the the ice, like the frozen over ice, and I add a little like wind whoosh sound to it. So yeah, it's fun experimenting with little tiny things. Like I feel this past year, this year 2024, I've learned so much as far as editing and VTubing and just models and assets. Yeah. And 5 years ago, 10 years ago, I never would have thought that I'd be here. But I'm doing it a little bit at a time, and my friends have helped, resources and information that they have. And then of course, Google being free, Google has helped too. YouTube tutorials and all that. All right. I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. But yeah, I got a little rambly, but that's me. All right. That's going to be all for now. Thank you so much for watching. Please stay safe, stay happy, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.